What up guys, J3 here, and we're just going to be doing a quick summary of the 66 live letter. If you guys just want to read the slides and pause, then feel free to. If not, you guys can listen to my voice as I go through each slide and cover up what they went through, rather than you going through the hours that they were reviewing each slide. This live letter would be mainly about job adjustments. PvP and crafting gathering will be on the next live letter. Building upon the 5.0 adjustments, change recast times for the primary abilities from 60 to 120 seconds on timers, but skills like ley lines will stay 90 seconds. Upcoming adjustment for tanks, there will be defense buffs at optimal times, giving greater benefits. Range attacks will no longer break combos, thank god. And there will be parity between the physical and magical damage attributes of the weapon that you're using. Paladin's Requiescat will now be equally effective regardless of MP, remaining MP. 3-combo attack will be started with Confiteor. Warrior, damage up effects can be triggered from their AoE. Onslaught and Upheaval won't be used through the base beast gauge, so we can be spamming that more. And new action will be under inner release, which I think is going to be that front flip. Dark Knight Salted Earth will now be part of the combo. Simulacrum will also gain a new action when you acquire one of the new job abilities. Gunbreaker, they're going to reduce the number of inputs that you can do during Savage Claw and Wicked Talon. Continuation is now going to give a combo to Burst Strike, and they're giving 3 cartridges instead of 2. Melee DPS, the Feint is now changed and can reduce physical and magical, but more physical reduction. Range attacks won't break the R combos as well. Physical and magical damage parity balance. Dragoon, AoE rotation will be expanded. The new action will be available upon execution of weapon skill combo rotation. Monk, chakras will now be unlocked at lower level, so more rotation lower level. And then under certain conditions, perfect balance will allow for the execution of masterful blitz. I think it's going to be similar to doing different combos like the jutsus for ninja. Samurai, our damage and GC debuff can now be applied from AoE combos as well. Another EI Jutsu or Tsubame Gaishi, which is going to be technically our third Madara, which is really nice. Ninja, actions will be linked to Reiton, Doton, and Huton. That means we'll probably combo off and give those abilities. And there will be an easier way to apply our Huton, which is damage up. And we have Reaper, not much that we know about them, but they use a scythe to attack, of course. And they go to their Reaper state, which unleashes more powerful attacks. They will also be granting buffs to the party, which is pretty nice, especially for a melee. Everyone loves party buffs. Physical range DPS. Party-wide defensive skills adjusted to 90 seconds cooldown. And there will be physical and magical damage parity balance. Bard. Each of the 3 songs will now make available a new action that applies a party-wide enhancement for the party. And the new action will be executed after Apex era. Machinist, there will be a chainsaw theme. And there will be a new action for Automaton Queen, which is pretty much their machine or Iron Man, what I like to call it. Dancer, weapon skill effects such as Flourishing Cascade can now be shared across single target and AoE skills. New actions will be available upon the execution of technical finish, improvisation, and development. Now for magic range DPS. The effects of Addo will change, still reducing magic damage, but will also reduce physical damage. More damage will be reduced during magic damage. Black Mage. Notion will become a trait that is automatically applied during Astral Fire or Umbral Ice, so it's be very hard for you to drop Notion now. Under certain conditions, swapping between Fire and Ice will make new actions available. Red Mage, a new action will be available upon using Scorch. For Flare, Holy, and Scorch will be changed to AoEs as part of the AoE rotation, and a new defensive party-wide enhancement will be added. Summoner, significant changes to job mechanics. From what I've seen, they're going to get a whole new rotation with Garuda, Ifrit, Titan. augmented abilities with elemental properties. And all actions that apply a dot will be removed. Healer adjustments. New actions that apply single target buffs will be added to each healer. The cast time for offensive spells would be reduced to 1.5 seconds. And the limit break area of effect will be expanded to 50 meters. So hopefully it will hit everyone from anywhere on the field, which would be really nice. White Mage. Better visuals so we can see the restorative fields. Shadowjian. Now, diurnal and nocturnal set will be removed. The basic healing actions will be adjusted to have the same effects as they would under diurnal. So they no longer can do shields from nocturnal sect. They might still have shields, but not through that sect anymore. They will be a pure regen type healer. Effective divination will be changed, and the seals used for new enhancements apply to self. Scholar. They're going to get a new job action that enhances the party's movement during combat will be added. Sage, the new healer, possesses all the actions essential for a barrier healer, able to attack enemies and heal designated party members simultaneously, just like Eos and the Scholar, mentioned by a friend. Just upon unique resources for enhancing and healing with attack magic. We head into the battle adjustments. Adjustments to Raid Finder for matching savage duties. Parties will include now one pure healer and a shield healer. Now we have an option to see who has received the weekly completion, so we don't have to keep asking everyone individually if they can join or not. And search results will no longer include parties you cannot join due to one player job requirement. Trials with weapon drops will now drop a weapon coffer in addition to the original weapon reward. More jobs, the better for us. The fourth turn of high-end raids released upon 3.x will now drop a weapon coffer in addition to original weapon reward, which goes for Coil Savage, and Alexander Savage. And high-end released up through 4.0 and up will now drop gear and accessories in the form of coffers, as an Eden Savage. Conditional enhancements can now be separated as a new separate category in the HUD layout. Conditional enhancements refer to proc type buffs. This new category is in addition to present enhancements, enfeeblements, and other categories for status effects. And you will see the difference for Black Mage. For an example, improved ground targeting functionality, new settings added to character configuration menu, pressing action button again to place target circle, prevent cursor from moving beyond ground targeting range. So that means if you're, as long as you click into the direction you want to go, then that means your character can dash to that location, even if it's not in range. And it will be like so. Displays party members' target when casting, easier to discern which target your allies are being attacked. So as you can see, it's either placed with a letter or a number. See who's going to be casting. Health bars will now be displayed even when incapacitated. This was previously available through the always display setting, but will now be the case when using the default when HP is below 100% setting as well. Unreal Trials would be temporarily removed, scheduled to be reintroduced in patch 6.1. Belts will no longer be equipable or obtainable. Goodbye, belts. Belts equipped by player characters and retainers, as well as those in armory chests, will be given to Calamity Salvager and can be retrieved individually. All other belts will remain in your inventory as is. Affixed material and signatures on crafted belts will remain as is as well. A ring serving as a substitute for the speed belt obtained in Eureka will be implemented. Speed belts in your possession can be exchanged after the release of 6.0. So we'll just be going after 6.0 to retrieval, sell to shop vendors, desynthesis, expert delivery turn-in, and discarding. That can be done to your belt. Difference in gear between 50 to 80 will be reduced. Overall HP and damage values will be reduced. Potency of meals, medicine, and material will also be reduced accordingly. Adjustments to maintain balance with consideration for downscaling for various systems. So why this happened is because apparently the numbers were being too high. so they had to bring the numbers down. When using undersized party option, the enhanced echo effect will be applied to bring the difficulty balance in line with previous patches. Varying on the level, experience gains will now be downscaled. Additional XP previously earned from standard dungeon enemies will now be earned from dungeon bosses as well. Certain items will no longer be attainable as high quality, prevents the unintended procurement of high quality via gathering or other activities, reducing overall inventory bloat. The items that will still be available as high quality would be crafted items. Items no longer available is the enemy drops, non-craftable materials obtained from certain content, token exchange materials, gathered items. Actions and tributes that affected high quality yields when gathering will be adjusted. Quest challenge logs entries and achievements requiring 8 high quality items will be adjusted as well. It'll be adjusting teleportation fees. Hopefully it'll be cheaper for all of us because I'm being broke. Teleportation fees will be recalculated for 6.0. Updates will be made to the Ethernet UI so it'll be easier for us to traverse around. Progress towards Fisher's intuition will remain even after logging out. Due to urgent need to address server congestion, the data center travel system is scheduled to be implemented after patch 6.0. So we get to see our friends a little bit later. Tokyo Game Show 2021 will be on October 3rd at 5 a.m. Pacific. A special talk during October 1st, 5 p.m. Pacific as well. The next live letter will be Friday, November 5th at 7 p.m. Pacific. Or Saturday, November 6th at 2 GMT. Weapon design contest closes on Monday, October 4th. 50% on collector's edition digital upgrades if you're interested until September 30th. Time and again 2 FF14 raid dungeon themes on the 30th. Endwalker theme, annual record, or an MP3 downloadable code on November 17th. A doll-like Istilla figurine will be on sale for $980 on Friday, September 17, 2021. T-shirts available white and black. Small to extra large on November 2021 for $30. Shoulder massage stick, if you need this, for $30, February 2022. The job stands for Reaper and Sage will be scheduled at February 2022 for $17 each. Along with the job pins for Reaper and Sage will be available also on February 2022. This is Japan only. Official calendar will be available December 24. If you haven't finished already, the FF14 FF15 collab is still ongoing until Monday, October 18. Make sure you get your cars. Really good mount. FF14 and the DQX collaboration will return on the 19th after the FF15 collab until November 11. Alright boys, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick summary. I tried to talk as efficient as I could while getting through all the slides, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.